Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. This is a very easy card to make, and once you've joined your two cards you have choices to make. So just to explain what I mean, you're going to take two pieces of card the same, and I've cut mine down to 15 centimetres. Now once they're folded in half you will have two 15 centimetre square cards or 6-inch square cards, and these need to be joined. So you're going to join the two inside bits together so that it folds up like so. Okay? Now once you've got your two pieces joined together and your glue's dry, you now have the choices that you can make. Okay, so if you close the card up, you can decide which way you want these slopes to be. Now for this one I've done the slopes in opposite directions so that we have that look, and on the other one I've done the slopes in the same direction. So just to explain, you can fold them back and cut off the front part. You cut this part off, and if you fold that one back the same way you have the slopes in the same direction, but if you take that to the top the opposite way you have slopes that go in the opposite direction. And now you have more choices. You can either decorate the card up with separate panels to make a card that stands open, or you can add double-sided tape along the bottom edge there. It doesn't matter which panel goes in first, and close it, and then double-sided tape, strong double-sided tape or a wet glue along this front edge and close that. And once they're stuck in place you now have the pocket to add things to for your card. And this is what I've done with this one. I've closed it up and I've made the pocket. So let's go ahead and make the card. So I've decided to make mine into a pocket card, and I've cut my slopes both the same way. With the piece that I've taken off, I've matted and layered it onto some pink card. But before I've done that I've run it through an embossing folder, and then with the blending tool and some ink I've just lightly gone over the top of the raised areas just to highlight the crackle in the card a little bit more. So I've made a panel for the back, I've made a panel for each of the side bits, and they all need gluing into place. So with the wet glue I'm going to glue the back panel in place. There we go. Make sure it's the right way around to fit your panel. And then with a strong double-sided tape I'm going to put some tape along the bottom and glue that one in place. Now once that's stuck in place I can put my other panel on the other side, and again I'm just going to use a wet glue. Using a wet glue just gives you a little bit of time to reposition the panel if you've not got it on straight, and it dries with a very strong bond, so you know your card's not going to fall apart. Now once that's in place, another line of either wet glue or strong double-sided tape and close that panel up there. Make sure that all your bottom edges are level, and then once that's in place you're going to glue your second matted and layered cross panel on the front. Now once that's all glued in place, that gives you your little pocket to add things to. And all I've done is I've made another piece of card, I've added a sentiment and I've put some little handles onto it, and that just slots into the pocket for your recipient to remove. You can add a gift card to the bottom or a verse. You can do whatever you want. You can put things on the back, but that will just fit into the pocket. Now I'm just going to add a piece of lace around mine. So if you put your lace in the position that you want it, but if you make it join so that it goes under the flap, it will give a nice neat finish to your card. Now over the top of the lace I've added some sparkly ribbon, and on the top of that I've built up a flower with some satin petals, and I've put a brad in the middle, and I've just added that to the top as well. That's another neat way to hide the join in your ribbon. Now to finish the card I've added some Martha Stewart butterflies, and I've put flat back pearls into the bodies of the butterflies, and with a Sakura pen I've just made some butterfly trails. I've put flat ones on the bit that goes inside the pocket, but these are dimensional ones. I've put 2 layers on so that they look as if they're fluttering onto the card, and I've put some on the back as well, just to completely finish the look. And then when you've finished all together, your little pocket, your little tab goes inside the pocket, and there you have a very pretty card to give to somebody. Now you can keep it more masculine if you wish, or you can dress it up for Christmas and add the sentiment of your choice.